Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Hope you're having a great day. Picking up right where we left off. If you don't know where we left off, well, we were kind of persuaded, I don't want to say hired, but persuaded by Lord Craven here to find his missing diamond. And it just so happened that there was a seance in town, a medium, and his beloved Emma wanted to go and see him, but unfortunately, the diamond got stolen during that seance, and we've been trying to track it down. At the end of the last video, well, there's Emma, and there's the diamond right next to her. So clearly something's up. He swears he didn't do it. So now this has become a murder investigation instead. So we're going to try and see...
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
We'll try to see if we can get to the bottom of it using a little Sherlock Holmes magic, okay? So first thing I want to check out is, as I walked in this room over here, there's a bottle of wine. And in addition to the bottle of wine, there's actually this paper here that's kind of glowing at me. So I want to take a look at see what this is. It says, Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations, and now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. A letter regarding compensation. Okay, so somebody was accused of something they didn't do, and now they are, now they're unable to do it again, and they want some money from him. It makes sense. All right, so let's check out the body really quick. And she was, it's like probably strangled, bruises on her neck.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Yep. The diamond is right next to her, so let's check that out really quick too. This is nice glassy greenish hue to it.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
It's so weird. Like, why do people need a diamond like this? It's not practical. It's just like an egg shape. Normally you put diamonds on like jewelry, but that's just an egg. Like, I don't know. And then her bag is actually all out too. Maybe...
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
I think she stole the stone.
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna go right next door to the professional medium. Right, he can see ghosts. Maybe he can talk to her too. Yeah. This thing's being circled. Let me just take a look really quick. Looks like it's a lock.
A remarkably simple lock.
Very simple lock. Okay, we're getting lots of Mind Palace clues. Now this is John. If you didn't see the first video, honestly, go back and watch it. But this is John. Now it's not John Watson, because lore-wise they met way later. This is a John that claimed to have grown up with Sherlock. So I don't know who this is, but it's another John, a different John, I guess. Looks like we have another little pip over here. Let's take a look. Okay, jewelry box. Looks like there's a little hole in it. False bottom. Cool.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Yeah, she's hiding some stuff in here, huh? Yeah. What's this? There's a ring in here. It's got a inscription on it. It says Veritas Dactyr Sapit. I wonder what that means.
Virtus or Dactyr Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Courage tastes bold. Bold. Okay. We've got
several £1,000s. That's quite a fortune.
Some papers and stuff, and then looks like there's just some pearl necklaces and things like that too. Wait. There's another ring here. Hey, it's got that moth emblem on it. And it looks like it's very worn. Like brassy, like it's like, look at the how worn it is on the inside. I can't click it. Trying to click it, it won't let me.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
It is. It's the same design that was on the medium's like coat, right? So wait a minute. Now that means Emma has an emblem or has a insignia or whatever, like this moth thing. She has something in common with the medium, so there might be something there. Because that's very coincidental. You know what I mean? Like that's a It's a stark coincidence. What's this?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Okay, so this is where she would, you know, beauty herself up, I guess. We got the everything on the bed here. Is there anything I've missed other than speaking to Craven himself? Actually, there's 2 little dots over there, too. Let's go take a look at those. Right, the papers we saw on the way in. So these are all ripped up.
Someone was not happy with his post.
And they can't... I was kind of hoping he'd be able to read them, you know? Do the whole Sherlock thing where he uses his photographic memory to, like, put the pieces together and reads it anyway. No? Not magic? Okay, fine. That's when he was more practiced, I guess. And then there's this letter here, too. Letter regarding the stolen ring. Dear Sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant. As we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime, we will inform you of any progress of this case. All right, now I wonder if that's connected to the other thing. Like if they, they had to free him, right? So he wasn't connected to the theft, and then, you know, he was accused of something, right? And so he lost his job because of the theft, and then he got injured or something. And I bet these 2 letters are kind of the same. Let's go ahead and talk here and see if we can... Okay, we can talk. Good. Let's provide evidence. Let's see. Okay, so we need to choose the evidence to present to him, I guess. This is the letter of the stolen ring, hidden jewels, ring with a moth design. We should see if... Yeah, maybe he recognizes this. I found this cheap ring with a moth design amongst the hidden jewels. It is made of copper and looks old. It does not fit with the other jewels here.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Okay, so he swears he's never saw Ms. Emma wearing the ring. But she had that ring in her stuff. So why would she have that? Letter regarding compensation. It's not really connected to the theft here, though, I don't think. That's just some other secondary thing. The body, he obviously knows about that already. It's not like I have to present that to him. What about the hidden jewels? Found a pile of money and a family ring and a secret stash.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Okay, so this guy might actually be a victim here. So if she's stolen things from him before, then this changes things considerably. So she had in her false bottom jewelry box jewels that was stolen from him before that he didn't know about, he claims. And then the diamond came up missing. She also apparently has a ring that is the same emblem as the other dude. Now, he's in 225, right? Let's try to see if we can piece this together without going to the Mind Palace really quick. So he's in room 225. Supposedly that's here, right? Because we're in 226. Can I go to room 225? Will it let me down there to talk to him? Yeah, in here. Can I can't go in there. Well, wait a minute. Now, did they... I forget. Did they mention something about that? About him in that room? They did say that, right? Yeah, because he's next door. John said it too. So I'm not just imagining things. He's definitely in that room, but I can't go in there. All right, let's go to the Mind Palace. Let's see. We collected a whole lot of stuff here. It also looks like there is a dialogue option. Okay, ring with a moth design. Okay, good. So there's this, and then there's also this. Lord Craven's explanation. There's a whole bunch of icons here, too. Let me just read this. Lord Craven told me that He found her shortly after coming into the room, asked me to find the real murderer before he's taken to prison, claimed he spent some time in the bar before coming upstairs, to find his mistress laying on the bed dead, the diamond close by her. Someone at the bar must have seen him. That's what this person icon, I bet, is. Lord Craven also told me that Luca Gallici has been locked in the room next to his, and the key from it is now at reception. The key from that room is at reception. Okay, so I can't get in there. Maybe somebody from reception can help me. Let me take a look at the ghost of the past here really quick. There's a lot of clues here. Trying to connect certain dots might give us certain, might give us references. I would think that the moth pin and the moth ring are connected in some way. Okay, so Luca and Emma could have met before. Yes, I'm thinking that they knew each other, and that's pretty good indication that they knew each other. The other thing, I think maybe we have a seance theft. That's where the diamond was found, right? Or that's where the diamond was stolen. It was at the seance, and it was found beside the bed. So those two things are connected as well. Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. That's possible. That's not impossible. If Lord Craven is the one that caught her, so let's assume he killed her, right? He could have found the stone with her, but then why would he leave it laying out on the bed? Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Now, why would that happen, though? I don't know about that one. I don't know. I'm gonna ponder the assumption that Lord Craven is innocent for a second, just to kind of entertain that idea. So the murderer left the diamond, okay? Because he seemed pretty adamant that he didn't do it. But of course, anyone who didn't do it, he seems like the obvious one, right? I think the game wants me to find another solution. Which I'm kind of leaning towards the medium having known. You know what? Let's try this. Before we go any further in that, I think the medium knew her, and I really want to talk to him. They said that the key is at reception, is what they said. Perhaps I can get that key, and then is it over here? Yeah, the reception guy. Oh, John's here. He's teleporting too. Like, is this like my imaginary friend or something? Like, I don't know.
Give me the key to Luca Gallici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Right, yeah, of course. Okay, also, there's an area down by the bar here, too, and it looks like... Oh, quickly pin evidence. Ring with a moth design. Letter to the ring stolen. Emma's body. Which one do I want to put here? Key. I have the key, yep. It's the one that said he was... Hold on. Which one do I want here to be pinned in the casebook? There's this one that had a whole bunch of people, right? This one, Lord Craven's explanation. He claimed he spent some time in the bar. So let's see if we can validate that story, right? We have to check everything. When people say they did something, we need to make sure that they actually did it, right? So maybe the bartender knows this?
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Okay, a guest. Well, it'd be somebody nearby the bar. Possibly one of these two. Maybe him.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you, friend.
He can't help me. You didn't see him? Wait, probable thief. Okay, so the casebook's not pinning this one. I think you have to pin... We've seen this already. I think you have to pin the evidence, and then you can do the thing that goes with that evidence. It's a really bad system, but I think you have to do that. So if I talk to him again, because we had that happen with this lady, right? That lady down there, she wouldn't tell us anything, like she didn't know it, until we found the thing and we pinned it, and then all of a sudden she would talk to us, right? So maybe we do the same thing here. Lord Craven's explanation.
Help me, please.
Friend, You're lucky there is something I know
Okay,
about.
so this is, I think that's a really terrible system. The only thing I can think of that would make that system make sense would be that you have to pin something in order to like ask the person the correct question in the context of it, but I still don't like it. We need to remember that that's a thing for the future, though. Lord Craven's explanation. So I found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance. Only a short time. Okay. Only a short time. There's other people I could talk to there and there. Wait, what's this? Oh, I accidentally hit E. I can take pictures. Oh, interesting. Ooh, now I'm going to be taking pictures of things. You.
Could you help me?
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Okay. So those are just possible people, but we don't actually have it. So let me go back to the Mind Palace really quick. There's still a dialogue option with the ring. Lord Craven doesn't recognize the ring. He's certain that he never saw Miss Emma wearing it. Maybe the medium has knowledge of it. Mind Palace. Let me take a look here. So, Lord Craven punches the medium. Stealing from Lord Craven, yeah. He spent time at the bar. He did. But he was in the room with Emma. He was in the room with Emma. So he had time to kill her. He did. He did have time to do it. Because Lord Craven was only there for a short time. But, like, how does that translate? He said he was there, and then somebody says a short time. Like, is there a discrepancy in... You know what I mean? Like witness testimony is not that reliable necessarily. So, you know, like what does a short time mean? Is it a couple minutes? Is it half an hour at the bar a short time? Was the person who's telling me this, was he paying full attention? Was he somehow just like watching Lord Craven? Like how does he know this stuff, right? So we can go with the idea. Oh, wait, these conflict. Oh, these conflict with each other. Interesting. So it's actually going to tell me when they conflict. Okay, let's go back to this. So Emma was strangled. Lock can easily be picked. Compensation for abuse. Well, he punched the medium. No, I don't know. I don't know if there's a connection with these things. I think we need to actually go up to that guy's room and talk to him. So I'm gonna go talk to this guy. So we just got the room key from reception. And if I was to go, I probably need to pin the stupid thing. Ring with a moth design, yes. Found a cheap ring with a moth design. Made of copper and looks old. It does not fit with the other jewels. So this is 226. I want to go to 225. Let's see if we get any additional information from in here. Okay, interesting. There is... Sean's on the bed. Honestly, dude, I feel like this is like an imaginary friend, right? Like, there's just no way he would already be in there, you know? There's a very bright green bottle over here. What is this?
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time, there's enough for analysis.
Oh, we have enough to analyze it. Some clues can be examined with chemical analysis. Open your casebook with C and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Press E to start your analysis. Highlight the evidence marked with a flask icon. So that's this. And then E is chemical analysis. Oh, goodness. Okay, never mind. I was like, what? All right, so chemical operations. How does this work? 3. We have 3, like... Oh dear, now there's only 2. Wait. Okay, hang on. We have 3 and 2. Is this the... Oh, the available reagents. Okay, so these symbols match. So go here. Like this. I drag them into this box, maybe? I don't know. Something like this? I don't know. Chemical... operate, like, how does this work? I have no idea. Help. All right, chemical analysis. Create the target formula on the right. drag out 2 reagents. I actually got that part, okay? Drag out an operation and then combine so the result matches the target formula. Got it. Link the reagents to the operation. Okay, so I need to basically link you to here and link you to here. Very good. And then link you to there. Confirm. Success. What does that mean, though? Gathered a small sample of ectoplasm, hoping to prove its mundane origin. The spiritists say ectoplasm evaporates very quickly, but this substance appears to be stable. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier. Okay, so we have at least some evidence that suggests that this guy is obviously not...
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Yeah, definitely not a medium. Definitely not somebody who is at all a person who
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Who is
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Where the hell is he? He's not on the bed anymore? I don't know where he is. Where is he talking to me from?
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
You know, there is a knife there, and a rope, and a mask. Some pretty sketchy stuff.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
What's this letter here? Letter of invitation. Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I can speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore. Who is Countess Lamore? Who is that? All right, I'm gonna have to talk to this guy eventually, but I wanted to get like evidence around the room before I talk to him. And then John has now returned. He is now back. He's here now.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Sure they did. I feel like...
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Yeah. Okay, so let's observe for a second. Bleeding nose, took a heavy blow. Well, we know that. I mean, he did get punched, right? So we kind of figured that out a little bit. It looks like what's going on with his hands here? Elongated fingers, trained in sleight of hand. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not that sketch. I mean, a lot of people are, right? What's this? Used a lot of makeup, slight discoloration. Okay, slight. Yeah, that's a little bit more than slight, I think. We got a skinny, seems malnourished. Okay, interesting judgment there. We also have his hand, which looks like there's some scratches on it, actually. Scratched wrist, fresh scrapes, slightly bleeding. Interesting. So he's trained in sleight of hand. Drawn complexion, scratched wrists, thin, elongated fingers, slight discoloration, and a bleeding nose. But he got punched. We know that. Luca Galici is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos. I don't know why they spell jail that way. Is that just like an old way of spelling jail? He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. That part's interesting to me. I believe he is more of a criminal than a medium, and this is a new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. So I wonder if he... I'm just trying to think out loud. I think maybe he and Emma were in on it together. Like they're a team. Like Emma got with him, was stealing from him, and then, you know, they knew each other because the same, you know, the pin and everything, the moth, and somehow she convinced Lord Craven to want to go and visit it and, like, you know, use the diamond to, like, I want to talk to this ancient Indian king that I probably can't understand, right? Wink, wink. It was a way of getting the diamond to him, probably. But then why did Emma end up dead, though? I mean, if we assume he did it, maybe she decided she didn't want to share, possibly. And then they had a bit of a struggle, and that's why he's got scratches on his hands. I don't know. Maybe. So we have the medium is down on his luck. Or I think he's a thief. I'm going to go with thief on this. I'm going to go with my assumptions here. So that's our portrait for him.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Okay, that's interesting. So he's a little bit... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this, man. I'm going to present some evidence here. And I'm thinking we talked about the ectoplasm to, like, try to prove that he's not who he says he is, right?
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Interesting. I want to ask about the moth ring, though. Is that what this one is? Yeah, I want to see, because like his pin was the same thing.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this guy's the guy that did it, man.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Okay, I think we might have enough evidence here. I think. Let me go to the Mind Palace really quick. Just see all the evidence that the thing is kind of telling me to put together here. There's a lot of stuff here. So we have thief framed the servants. Lock can be easily picked. Rough servants. Okay. Luca and Lord Craven were neighbors, and that lock can be easily picked. That's definitely something that's relevant. Lock between the two rooms was easy, and, you know, he's trained in thievery, so picking a lock isn't that big of a deal. If we assume Lord Craven had time to kill Emma, if we assume that it's a window of opportunity for the person living next to them to slip in and kill her, we can shift this together in a different direction. Murderer left the diamond. Lord Craven caught Emma with a stone. I don't know about that one, but I'm going to leave this alone for now, just for the sake of it. We have fresh scratches, and Emma was strangled. I'm wondering if that is connected. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's how that could have went down. if I'm piecing together the puzzle correctly, which I don't even know if I am. Let's see. So we have the thief was framed for the servants, and Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. I think this one might be one. A connector. Emma had a history of deceit. Yes, I think they knew each other. Oh, here we go. Yeah, right here. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know Emma's predilection for thievery. Okay. Oh, we're just drawing lines now, huh? Okay. What is this? Luca could know Emma set him up. The medium, Luca Gallici, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. So he could get angry, and she stole the diamond the whole time. She did it in such a way that she could pin it on Luca, and Luca having experience. So maybe they're not together, but maybe like having experience as a thief, he would understand that. Is that... Oh, shoot. It's just drawing all the conclusions, isn't it? Luca Gallici is the murderer. That's the conclusion we've drawn from this. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Or we help him escape. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Oh, can we go back? I want to see if there's any other... I mean, there's still 4 things here. I'm not entirely sure if this is... Yeah, I don't know, like rough servants and fresh scratches? Oh, are we getting a second? Oh, we're getting a second thing here. So Luca's scratches were left by servants. If that was the case, then nothing happens. Ah, okay. Okay, so that's not a solution. Okay, then Lord Craven punched the medium in compensation for abuse. He has a temper. He can't control his temper, right? Unstable man, right? Fair enough. But that doesn't draw any additional conclusions based on what we have. Interesting. Okay, so like we've kind of put together all the pieces. We don't have any additional clues, and we're left with a result that says Luca is the murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. All right, I'm going with it. I think we're going with that. Bring Luca Gallici to justice. Yes, I think we're going to go with that. That's our way to do it. Casebook. Mother's love. This is Ghost of the Past, right? Ghost of the Past. Yes, that's the name of the case. All evidence collected. Sweet. So do we approach him or do we talk with... Okay, you probably talk to him to confront him, but I kind of want to see what happens if we talk to Lord Craven instead. Just to see if it gives me anything new.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Okay, so that doesn't give me anything. So now I'm going to go and talk to him and confront him about it. Yeah, let's accuse him.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yeah, right. Cool. Locks can be picked. Thanks.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Yeah, you have a... Yeah, you knew Emma was a thief, actually.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
Yes.
I am... I don't know what you're
He's
talking
stumbling about it.
How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
He's stumbling, guys. He's stumbling. Your scratches are pretty damning.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
He has no rebuttal. His rebuttal is, nah. Like, that's not a rebuttal, man.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice.
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too, but only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs.
It's a gang.
She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged, and I grabbed her throat.
Wow. Yeah. I'll give you a chance. Yeah, no.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your
Yeah,
hands
right,
off
man.
me.
Got
He
him.
murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Oh, that's cool. I like this. This has been
That was too much fun,
yeah, that's
Sherry.
fun.
I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Yeah, don't want to take another bet.
Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
I'm digging this. I'm glad we solved that case. That's cool. Ghost of the Past case complete. We get 80 something. I didn't have enough time to read any of that stuff, but that's there. Now, this is like I said, an open world game, so like I'm able to just walk around, and I guess it's gonna run by default, isn't it? Can I walk? I want to walk instead. Oh, caps lock. Nice. Okay, cool. I get to walk around. So we can walk around. We can have some conversations, perhaps.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Ah, okay. I have the ability to go anywhere I want with this. Wait, are you not gonna let... Okay. I don't get to choose. Fine, I guess. Off to the next location.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Okay, so talking to the carriage just basically accelerated, accelerated us to the grave. So, you know what? I think I want to have this happen in the next video. You know, just visiting the grave and stuff. I think we're going to pick that up and start that for the next one. So, there you go. Ghost of the Past complete. I think that went terrifically. So I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Please consider giving the video a like, subscribing if you haven't already, and I really hope you'll join me for the next one. It's been very educational and engaging so far for me anyway. Take care. Bye.